Welcome back to the Sports Circus. I'm your ringmaster, Sal, live from the AAMP.TV mobile studios here in fabulous downtown Las Vegas. That's AAMP.TV. We want to send out a big welcome to everybody listening in on Magic 97.9 FM right here in Las Vegas, and everybody else listening on our iHeart, Spotify, CBS, NBC, Fox Sports affiliates from coast to coast, our independents down in the greater Atlanta market and Southern Alabama as well. And also a big welcome into everybody watching on hotel television from coast to coast. Thanks for joining us. And a big shout out to our friends down in San Diego on the waterfront. That would be Kelly Strong, C-A-L-I Strong. Check them out. Kelly-Strong.com. Kelly-Strong.com. Go check them out, folks. Big round of applause for them. And we are back with a very colorful character and the owner and CEO of the Las Vegas Lights Football Club of the USL Championship. Brett Lashbrook, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Ringmaster.
That's what I do. I'm here all week. Tip your waiter. That's for sure. All right. So promotions, driving people to the stadium. We talked about that, getting people involved. Talk about some crazy promotion, actually. Something that happened, better yet, you had an issue, I believe, with the FAA. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, so we have done it now 2 years in a row. This year will be the third. We do our $10,000 helicopter cash drop, and after the first year, first of all, no injuries, no issues, nothing but smiles, laughs, hundreds of fans trying to sign up. We limited to 200 fans. We take them down on the field. We bring the helicopter in, and we just throw cash for 5 minutes, and it is hilarious to see how much people are diving and running, and then at the end they're like, "I got $17," right? I mean, it's hilarious. So then in year two, we started to throw in some 5, 10s, and 20s and a couple $100 bills, right, to really make it a little bit more exciting. So there was an issue after year two. The FAA came, I'll call it, approached the helicopter company that has done it, and we took all the safety protocols that they told us to take. We had everyone sign waivers. We had the test runs. We've done everything that they've said, and I would say I think we got a little bit too much attention in the media. That the FAA regional and national office didn't like all the attention that we were getting from a promotion that they had previously approved. So now we've got some things planned for this year to get around that. But we love Skyline Helicopters here in town. They have been a great partner with us. And I'll tell you, I think I speak very strongly, not just for the Lights, but with Skyline Helicopters, of saying we're not breaking any laws. We're not breaking any rules. We're having fun. We're happy to make additional tweaks and adjustments. But the FAA should know that we have not broken any rules by doing this. They can't keep us from throwing a soccer party.
There's nothing wrong with what you did, unless, of course, you're actually dropping down quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, silver dollars. And then we got
the
a
old
problem.
frozen
with
turkeys
a hard
from
hat on.
WKRP. Yes.
Right.
Don't think we haven't thought about that, right? The helicopter company's like, oh, we do this at golf courses. We can do hole in one. We can throw a bunch of golf balls, and I was like, that's a good idea, but not at halftime.
Right. Yeah, I think that's one of the best promotions out there. Sonar, I don't know if you've been to a game where somebody's dropped a helicopter full of cash out onto the field.
I haven't. I've only heard of it. I've only heard of things like that. You're the guy. Right, that's it. You're the guy I heard of.
Good news or bad news? I'll take what I can get.
Exactly. And again, to your point, Sal, I'm glad you're not out there dropping Susan B. Anthony's and just saying, "Hey, have a good time."
Keep the change.
Yeah, right. I would love to see it, honestly. It's like extreme cash grabbing. Brought to you by Brett Lashbrook and the Las Vegas Lights.
Brett, we've got some great questions coming up in chat here. Some of them are actually asking about the 2020 jerseys. How are they designed? And there's rumor out there that Zappos did all of the jerseys.
So let's back up. So we instead of going with, I'll call it, one of the big brands, one of the big names to do our jerseys, we were approached and I immediately fell in love with a company out of Australia called BLK, Beyond Limits Known. And they were big in rugby and they were trying to get into the North American marketplace. And what I loved most about them was that they had the ability, they had their own factories that they could screen print unique jerseys, right? As many colors, as detailed a design, whatever you want. Where I'd say with the big jersey manufacturers, right? It's here's our 8 SKUs, here's our 6 designs, ordered 18 months in advance, and I hope that it arrives on time. So I knew by partnering with BLK that we'd have the ability to do some really, really unique jerseys. So in year one, Zappos did design it, right? And it was this very colorful, neon, bright lights, bars, very, very unique, right? But they say, hey, we can start doing a 3rd and a 4th jersey, right? And so as we got into year 2, a partnership nights, right? We had soccer jersey looked like Gamer and played in the '94 World Cup, and any soccer fans out there remember that '94 World Cup jersey that was the denim. We said, hey, let's honor that and let's go out and play with this denim jersey for July 4th. Let's do something special for other holidays, right? Whether that's Mexican Independence Day, breast cancer awareness, et cetera, et cetera. So then we came up with the idea of saying, hey, this is working, right? As we head into year 3, we understand we can order these on 3 months time frame. They're reliable. It's good quality product, et cetera, et cetera. So last fall, we went out to the fans and said, help us design the jersey, right? So we received hundreds of submissions from fans, primarily in Las Vegas, but all over the globe, of ideas for jerseys. And what I would say is we got jerseys that this is exactly what it should look like. We got some that said, this is what the design element, here's my favorite team. Why don't you have something that looks like this? And some of them were little kids with crowns. Some of them were real designers. So we saw this whole swath of things, and we quickly realized, hey, instead of just picking 1 or 2, let's do this every game, right? There's going to be some that are going to be fashion forward. There's going to some that will be uber traditional. We can always make sure it's our colors, this bright, light blue, yellow, and pink. So we decided this year, obviously with coronavirus, it's thrown a little bit of a wrench in the plans. We decided to be the first team to have 17 different jerseys for 17 different home games. So then we were going to announce a different jersey every game. And we had a jersey design submitted from a 16-year-old design student here in Las Vegas. So if you come to our games, we shoot out more confetti when we score a goal than they do when they win the Super Bowl, right? So it's become we've got 6 4-foot double barrel confetti shooters behind the goal and on the sidelines, right? I mean, it's fantastic, right? If it's a good windy night, you got confetti going all over for the next 10 minutes. So this student submitted the confetti design, so we were going to do it every game. We had an issue. We had to do 2. We had to announce the first 2 because our first game was on the road and they were wearing white jerseys. So we had to have a dark jersey. And so we had a different one for the home jersey. So it turned into a little bit of a mess. So we had to announce. So we said, okay, let's do the first 2 as inspired by this confetti design. And then the next 15 will be all designed primarily by fans. Some of them will be, I'll call it community initiatives that we're doing. But the plan is that before every home game, we'll unveil another jersey for the team to wear. And I get it. There's a lot of traditionalists out there that say that, that you can't wear a different jersey every game. I say, hey, we've got to be different. We've got to be unique. We've got to be fun. When we had these very fashion forward jerseys, we had some fans that say, this is atrocious. I will never wear this. How can you do this? This doesn't represent my town. And I said, you know what? I hear you. I hear you 100%. So let's have some boring, let's have some fashion forward, let's have some crazy, let's have some traditional, let's do it all, right? We have the ability with our jersey provider to do something really unique and really different, right? That no other team has done or would do. So we're excited about it and look forward to getting back on the field to unveil the next 15.
Folks, we're here with Brett Lashbrook, owner and CEO of the Las Vegas Lights Football Club. Check them out at LasVegasLightsFC.com. Gotta tell you, I love the idea of a different jersey for every game. It's like, hey, if you don't like it, get over it. It's only for this game, right? We've got another one coming next week. Wait till next week.
Wait till next week. Yeah.
That's great.
And
I've never heard of that.
more and more teams doing it, and we had the ability to do it. It was just it just kind of fell in our laps and thought this is a really unique way to activate with our fan base. And listen, not to give it away, right? There's going to be some really surprised kids around Las Vegas when they realize their crown design turns into a jersey. There's going to be some really nice smiles when you see some of our hardcore supporters realize, oh my gosh, the team's wearing a jersey that was designed by me. You're going to see some people really smile when they see, oh, this jersey is representing a cause important to the community. So I think when it's all rolled out, it'll be a really fun thing for us all to rally around.
I think it's great. And I'll tell you what, from an ownership standpoint, let's go back to maybe when we were really young kids. There was an owner of the Oakland A's. His name was Charlie Finley. Remember, he tried to bring in the yellow baseball and all kinds of stuff. So here you are an innovator above and beyond Charlie Finley. And I think this is great because you get everybody involved with what's going on with the team in the community. And let's face it, some people can embrace it. Some people say, that's too whatever. Well, guess what? Those people stay home because this guy is bringing something cool to the stadium down at Cashman every week they're playing. A big round of applause for Brett and his creativity and his llamas. You've got llamas. What are you doing with llamas on the field?
Why not have llamas, right? If Georgia can have Uga and, LSU can have the Tigers on campus, why if Colorado can have Buffy or whatever he's called, Ralphie. Why couldn't we? So Zappos owner, their unofficial mascot is the Zappos. They're our presenting sponsor, and so we love it.
Hold that thought. We're going to be back to our Brett Lashbrook in just a moment, folks. Don't go anywhere. Lots more to come.